Hi all, I wanted to make a quick video about another two indicator setup that could be useful for everybody. Today, the 5th of July 2024 was a tough day in terms of trading. The market was behaving pretty strange, and I note that the people I follow and I see their videos every day, uh, m- most of them had a difficult time. Most of them have made losses, so I figured out I was not the only one. But the beauty is, I could curtail my losses today because I switched from my regular 5 minute view to something else. And I thought I'll share that with everybody. All right. So before I begin, I would like to mention that this is an educational channel. Kindly read the disclaimer you see on the screen and in the description below. And know that all content is for the sake of education. With that said, let's proceed. So today was a tough day. My normal 5 minutes chart would have looked something like this. Give me a moment, I'll show you. So my normal 5 minute chart would have looked something like this. However, some things were not working out for me today, so I had to switch. So what did I switch to? I switched to a 1 minute chart and I split the screen and I was watching the 1 minute chart. Now, what is that 1 minute chart? Let me just go ahead and show you. This is what I did. I made a 1 minute chart, and so the first thing I did is I selected 1 minute, and over here at the bottom, 1 day, that makes the whole thing fit within a 1 day window. All right. Of course, during the course of the day, the entire chart was not developed. And then I was eventually working with a split screen also, where on the left I had Nifty and on the right hand side I had Bank Nifty. All right, but we don't need to do that, so I'll explain that. I'll explain it on single sheet. You can make a 2 sheet left Nifty and Bank Nifty on the right hand side. All right, so indicators that we will be using for this is basically the two basic indicators, and there are two optional indicators. All right, so I'll first explain the basic indicators. The first is, as you all know, I use EMA difference scotch quite a bit. It's one of my favorite indicators. So I was using that today as well. All right, let me just squeeze this in a little bit. Yeah, so EMA difference scotch is here at the bottom. It's at its full name is EMA difference histogram and stochastic indicator by Hugamlo. I'll mention the name of the indicator and the creator name in the description below. On top, I was using something called a Gaussian channel. All right, it looks something like this. I'll just show you my settings also in a while. It's called Gaussian channel. It's by Donovan Wall, and these are my settings. First of all, in the input, I don't recall the input in this. I think it was 144. Let me just reset and see. Yeah, it comes by default at 144. I moved that to 49. In fact, this was an old setup of mine. It was saved. I think I've made a video earlier also about Gaussian channel, but I don't remember. Maybe it's there somewhere in one of my videos. Currently, I'm using this on 49. Apart from that, all the inputs are default, so only the sampling period is made 49. Style section, I'm using the filter. I'm not using this high and low. It basically gives you a borderline on top and a borderline at the bottom. I don't need those. For me, the coloring is enough. Bar color, I leave it untouched. You want, you can keep it. You don't want, you can remove it. I keep it checked. Channel fill, I keep it checked. If I remove it, then that channel color will go away. All right, I just keep it filled, and this filter is basically the line in the center, so that I leave it at default. At the bottom, you can actually uncheck these two and then save this as default. That way, every time you use this, it'll come the way you have set it with the sampling period as 49. Now, when you look at this way, you see how well it coordinates over here. Over here, when it goes from red to pink, from pink to green, on top also it turns green, right? That is a signal for us to go long. Again, over here, you see, you move. You could have taken this short as well, but again, over here, it turns green. Let me just reset this so that the brightness comes back. All right, so this is the start of the day and this is the end of the day. You see over here again, just watch my marker. They both line up, right? And in the end over here, you see they line up. perfectly. Apart from this, you can use, if you have access to more than 2 indicators on TradingView, then you can use your normal VWAP. VWAP is the normal VWAP is, I don't make any changes apart from I keep everything unticked, and the VWAP is marked to white and the line thickness is 1. That's my VWAP setting. Apart from that, everything is default. VWAP is just, it gives you an additional signal when it goes above the VWAP. That means, okay, here it's become green, here it's become green, over here somewhere it's going above the VWAP. You go long and it works out that way. This is already above VWAP, so that's fine. Here also, over here both of them turn green, but over here it goes above VWAP. You take that long and you ride it. Apart from VWAP, if you want, you can have SMA, that is simple moving average, 89 as well. This is just a simple moving average. I think the default value it comes with is 9. I use it at 89 because it's easy for me to remember. My channel also is 89. My setting for simple moving average is 89, and I save this as default. All right, so every time I use it, it comes up the way it is. Over here you see you're waiting for a triple confirmation, but remember, the more confirmation you wait, the profits may be lesser because you're looking more into the safety aspect of things. But 89 simple moving average works out great. Over here, green at the bottom, a very risky trader would have entered over here. Somewhat safer one would have entered over here after VWAP, and even more safer one would have entered after the 80, after it went above 89. But you see the margins keep decreasing. All right, somebody who's catching it over here compared to somebody who's catching it over here, this guy will only get so much, but this guy gets it from year to year, right? So that's the difference. In this one, it was already above all three, so it was green and it was above VWAP, above the 89, doesn't matter. Here you see, here it has worked opposite. The 89 simple moving average has caught this short. According to VWAP, you should have not shorted it, so this will come with experience. All right, if you go via the drawings on the screen, then this short should have not been taken because the whole thing is not below VWAP. You're supposed to only short when the whole thing goes below VWAP, but here you had two things matching. Here it went red, here it went red, and the 89 cut into it. So this 89 also, SMA 89 works. All right, a person with experience could have shorted over here. Again over here, it went above all the three. So it went above the Gaussian channel, it went above, Gaussian channel became green, the VWAP and the 89, it was all crossed over here, and you could have gone straight. Similar things, if you switch on Bank Nifty, you will see similarly over here, things turn green, right? Experienced trader would have entered here itself. Somebody who wants a little more safety would have entered after VWAP. Somewhere over here, these simple moving average. In fact, simple moving average and VWAP more or less have crossed, in similar terms. Here you see, here it goes below the simple moving average, but not below VWAP. If you would have waited till VWAP, then it becomes a little too late. Because today, I mean, is an exceptional day, so you can work with these indicators, and see how it works for you on a day-to-day thing. Over here again, it's self-explanatory. I don't need to explain. Mid cap was strong. The most of the day it was strong, and Fin Nifty I don't track too much, so I would not want to comment on it. Basically, I track Nifty, Bank Nifty, and sometimes mid cap I track. All right, mid cap I track because it's very volatile and strange. You can have Nifty, Bank Nifty, and Fin Nifty all going down, but at the same time, mid cap will be going up. Sometimes it works opposite. Nifty, Bank Nifty, Fin Nifty are all up and mid cap is down. So mid cap is like the contra indice currently. It's got its own way of behaving. So I'm just trying to keep a track of it so that I know what's happening. But then again, today the best example of these indicators would be the Nifty. You can see there's a lot of clarity when you look at it from a 1 minute perspective. This clarity was not so clear for me in the 5 minutes today. However, let me just remind you, every day I use the 5 minutes only. It's just today, and at times I use the 1 minute. I don't prefer using 1 minute because uh, 1 minute is either it'll work out great for you or it'll go against you. But surely know there are people who specialize on the 1 minute time frame. I also want to be one of them, and this works for me when I use it for the 1 minute time frame. All right, so here you go, guys. This is the Gaussian channel and EMA defense scotch working together, and the bonus on that is you can use simple moving average 89 along with VWAP to give you double confirmation. But the basic indicators are this, which is the Gaussian channel. I don't know how to pronounce this actually. Let me just see the spelling of this. It'd be Gaussian channel, I think. It'd be Gaussian channel. All right. So the main indicator is Gaussian channel. I've changed the setting from 144 to 49, and then I've just removed a few markers. You can remove whatever you feel like. And at the bottom, it's EMA defense scotch. I'll mention all the name of the indicators, and I'll mention it in the comment section below so that you have no difficulty finding it. VWAP and SMA 59 are very simple. I will just explain it to you. All right. So work with this 1 minute time frame for scalping. When you have days where the market is behaving strange and it's like difficult for you to understand the 5 minutes time frame, switch to this and this may work for you. All right. So I hope this video was useful to you in some form or the other. If it was, then kindly like and subscribe to the channel, share the video with your family and friends. Definitely give a video a nice comment if possible, and give the thumbs up. The more you like the video, the more our channel grows, guys. My earnest request to everybody is giving the video a like. And please subscribe to our free Telegram channel as well. The link is given in the description in all our videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.